so here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, and man, if that's not saying something, right? Got through the gauntlet at 155 pounds, made himself undeniable, and now tonight, TC, we find out what he has for the champion.
It long has been considered the deepest weight class in the UFC. So you know to get here is very tough. You have navigated the waters. You have done everything right. When it was time to press square, you press square. When it was time to press X, you press X. You better do it again tonight if you want to become the champion. There is no room for error as you try to win a UFC championship.
And no room for a 1-pound allowance. He was right on the number, 155 pounds, championship weight. Confidence is high that he will wrest the title away here tonight. Well, if you want to talk about a division being the glamour division in this modern era, maybe it's lightweight, and this is the man they are all chasing, the undisputed king at 155 pounds.
He's the champion of the world, the lightweight champion, a very difficult belt to capture. This is one of those titles that when you start, it seems like the journey is so long, it's so daunting, because those champions are tremendous. This guy knew from day one that one day he would hold that championship belt. He got there and he has been defending it valiantly. He's a tremendous champion and he loves the opportunity to once again prove that he's the best.
And it is interesting to look back at some of his early days in the UFC compared to this version. Night and day, we'll see how it goes for the champion here tonight. Charles Oliveira. He has graced the octagon. It means we are ready to go with our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Arman Tsarukyan. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Charles Oliveira.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Do it.
All right, here's the lightweight contender, Arman Tsarukyan, as this round gets underway. There are easier draws in a UFC debut than Islam Makhachev on short notice. He was competitive that night, and he has been largely dominant throughout his UFC lightweight career. He believes he will have both the striking and the grappling advantage in this particular matchup here tonight.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Beautiful straight right hand. Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good. So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. 3 minutes to go. Tsarukyan is circling to his right now. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Well timed with the short uppercut in the clinch by Tsarukyan.
Beautiful takedown attempt lands. Getting them out here.
strikes continue. A nice elbow there from the top.
A lot of times you can punch him from the top, but landing elbows is what will allow you to put people in.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
This is a terrible position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Tsarukyan getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Tsarukyan.
Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter.
Now inside the closed guard. And Oliveira's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. That horn sound means we have reached the end of round one.
Relax, okay? I need you to go out this round, and I need you to do better. You have to stay off your back.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. Able to connect with a beautiful jab. Well, he's got a pretty good sidekick, and you saw it right there.
He did it great, and it pushed his opponent back. Notice how it creates space and allows him to get back to where he's coming from.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight. Oliveira's now dealing with a cheek cut. Now lands a kick to the body.
Another big body kick lands.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Effective use of the jab there by Tsarukyan. Just out of range with that strike.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Tsarukyan's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight.
There it is. Now he's on the mount. That was a slick transition.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Tsarukyan. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangle. Beautiful reversal on the ground.
Under 90 seconds to go.
Now he's going full mount.
Tsarukyan is in half guard. Oliveira's eye is closing up now. Not good for him. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Massive shot from the top.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Round three next. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
You're being way too hyper on this fight. I need you to calm down.
All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Strike lands cleanly there. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. And yet another straight lands flush by Tsarukyan. Oh, almost like he saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's going to have to bring in the in swell to try to deal with the swelling because this guy is getting pieced up.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Back in. Doesn't land right there, the seminal blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Well, he rocked him, but he couldn't finish it.
Oh, he hurt him again!
3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Oh! Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutman in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut...
Ooh, he's setting up another submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, my goodness, he got out again.
Wow, that is fantastic submission defense.
What a round. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cutman is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything in 10 minutes.
Take your time. Take your time.
Right hook to the head. Straight punch lands. That's as good punches he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon.
No, he's setting up a submission attempt.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Back mount now. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook...
All right, setting up for an armbar now. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John.
Good as that as he gets out.
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Tsarukyan.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Side control now. All right, DC, half-guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half-guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Tsarukyan is able to transition back to side control now. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
We'll see if he can finish. Nice jab by Tsarukyan.
Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too, because when you start reaching down to catch that kid, here comes the high kick, and you're in a lot of trouble.
And that will do it.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. We send it inside now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 50 seconds of round number 5, declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC lightweight champion of